Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Black Ops and GTA 6 commentary because the gameplay in the background is Black Ops Zombies. I was just playing a little bit of it yesterday, and I didn't have any footage of any GTA games, so I thought I might just put this in the background because videos are just better to watch like this. But the thing I'm but the point of the video is that this is a GTA 6 wishlist video. So I'm just gonna be talking about what do I want to have in GTA 6. Oh wait, is it even recording? Oh, okay, it is recording. Okay, I thought it's not recording for a second. Okay, but I have a couple of things which I have wrote down in notepad, just so I know what do I want to talk about. And also I want to point out that in this video I'm not gonna be focusing on GTA Online. The only thing I'm gonna be talking about is single player because I haven't played too much GTA Online. So yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about single player. And the first thing I have in notepad I wrote down in notepad is more missions. Yes, because more story missions would be necessary. Because GTA 5 had like 69 missions, and if you do those little side missions Lester, which kind of well, I think they count as a story mission, then you have 74. That's nowhere near enough. I've played through GTA 5 in like a week with school, and I'm at school from like 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. So yeah. And I just come home, do my homework, and then I hardly even have like 2 or 3 hours to play. And like that, I've played GTA 5 through in 1 week with the Lester side missions. So that's just nowhere near enough. So now they have 74 missions, but I don't know, why couldn't they just make like 100 plus missions? Like San Andreas had 104 missions. And they could make even more than that. They could make 200 missions, 300 missions, even 400 and 500 missions. That would be really cool. And all the story mode would take like I'm gonna say 40 or 50 hours to complete. Because in GTA 5 you can complete I think you can complete GTA 5 in like 100% in like 40 or 50 hours if you're fast enough. And that 40 and 50 hours should only be the story mode. So yeah. And some more things about the missions is make the missions a little bit shorter because missions were just too long in the game. And because because of making it shorter, they should have no checkpoints at all. Maybe they should have driving checkpoints or something, but nothing relevant. So yeah, that would be cool because checkpoints just make the game really easy. So yeah, let's move on to the second topic, which is a pretty small one. It is bigger map, because a bigger map would be pretty cool because, well, the GTA 5 is pretty big. I would say the GTA 4 map is okay. The San Andreas map is pretty big. And yeah, the Vice City and 3 maps are pretty small, but those are all games. Let's not complain about those. But they are still awesome games. I mean, I still like playing them. 3 Vice City and San Andreas are like my favorite ones, and I just got the ray gun there. I didn't even expect to get it. But yeah, I wasn't even going for a high round in this game. I was just playing for fun, and I got... Well, when I'm going for a high round, then I never get these 3 things, Monkey's Ray Gun and Wonderwaf. But when I'm just playing for fun, I just got them straight away. Like what the fuck is going on? Okay, but back to the topics, because yeah, the gameplay distracts me a lot. Okay, the third thing is more side missions and less boring side missions, because I almost just said GTA 5, but I mean, I almost just said GTA 4, but I want to talk about GTA 5. GTA 5 had some pretty boring side missions, and they're also, well, that also wasn't too much. I don't know if I could look. I don't know if I could look it up. I'm just gonna look it up during a video. GTA 5. I'm just gonna type stats because you can see the side missions there. Where is it? Come on, I want to find it. Oh, here it is. Come on, missions. 69 main missions, 20 strangers and freaks, 16 miscellaneous, or however you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce that word. Whatever. 42 hobbies and pastimes, which were pretty boring. Yeah, you have fun doing them like once or twice, but then they get boring pretty quick. And 14 random events. I don't know if those are in total, but I'm pretty sure they are. So yeah, more side missions and less boring side missions. That would make the game way more fun. The next thing, let's see, what do I have in Notepad? It's called Make Money Means Something. Oh yeah, I remember that topic. Because in most GTA games, money just doesn't mean anything. You get tons of money for like every mission, and you can buy anything you want. You can buy assets, you can buy weapons, any weapons you want with any ammo. That's just a little bit weird. I mean, they should either give you less money for missions, or the weapons and assets and whatever you can buy should cost a lot more money. But there should be a lot more alternative ways of making money. So missions shouldn't be the only thing you make money with. I mean, in San Andreas, you don't really need that much money because you need money to buy a lot of stuff, but you get way more money than you should get. But in San Andreas, there are a lot of alternative ways of making money. You can do races. You can do the Caligula missions, which are, well, they are kind of story missions, but they are not required to finish the game. But I still play through them because they are a lot of fun, and I play games for fun. And collecting cards are another way. Doing side missions, I think you get some money for the tracking missions and the quarry missions. I think you pronounce it that way, yeah, for quarry missions. So yeah, there are a lot of alternative ways of making money. In GTA 5 there isn't that many ways. At least not to my knowledge, because I haven't played that much GTA 5. I've done some races. Well, I guess the races give you a couple of $1,000, so that's good, but there are not that much alternative ways of making money. So you get most money for the main missions, and I don't really like it that much. So the main missions should give you less money, and there should be a lot more alternative ways of making money. But it should cost you more money. But weapons should cost you a lot more money, because the thing I always did in GTA 5 was do a few missions, go to the ammunition, get a lot of ammo, and then have full ammo in the best weapons and continue the missions like that, and it was pretty easy. I don't think I've done it in GTA 5. No, I've done it in GTA 4, but still, it's almost the same thing. You guys see what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's that topic. And then let's see, San Andreas Island system. That's what I wrote down, but you guys don't really know what I'm talking about now. But I'm here for you guys to explain it, and I'm pointing to myself without having face cam. That's just a little bit weird, right? So yeah, the way the islands usually work in games is that you unlock islands after completing certain missions. Well, I'm not really talking about GTA 5 now, because in GTA 5 you had the whole map unlocked like straight away, which I didn't really like, but it was okay, I guess. But in GTA 4 you unlock the fourth island after completing that bank robbing mission, and you unlock the second island when they burned Roman's apartment. and the cattle depot. So yeah, it had a system, but it but missions didn't depend on which island did you have unlocked at that point. So because you unlocked the fourth island in GTA 4, you didn't even have you've done like 10 more missions in like the first 3 islands, and then you started getting missions for the fourth island. But San Andreas were a little bit different. You start up in Los Santos and you've only had missions in there. Yes, you only had missions in there. But then you got busted by the cops, and Temple just brought you to those villages. I think it was Bon County and Whetstone and Badlands. And then you all had missions there. Then you had to escape to San Fierro with the troop, and then you all had missions there. And I like that a lot because they helped you explore everything in the new island. I just loved it a lot. And it just felt pretty good that you start up in Los Santos, you just travel travel, I can't even pronounce that word. You just travel all around San Andreas. Oh my fucking god, I don't fucking believe it. That was a voice crack, guys. Oh god. But yeah, it felt good that you just traveled around the whole San Andreas, and then at the end of the game you went back to Los Santos where you started up, and I do not believe it. Another voice crack. Okay, but you started in Los Santos, and then you went back to Los Santos at the end of the game, and it just felt pretty good, and I liked it a lot. So the last topic, which is pretty big, yeah, it's pretty big, and it's longer playtime because you can pretty much complete everything in San Andreas, even if you find everything by yourself and you don't watch any videos. But I wouldn't do that because the GTA 5 spaceship parts are pretty boring to find. I mean, I do not expect anyone to do that, unless you want to make tutorials to YouTube and stuff. So yeah, I do not expect any of you to find them by yourself. But wait, what was I talking about? Yeah, my short-range memory is pretty bad. Oh, a longer playtime, and yeah, you can complete everything in San Andreas not San Andreas. You can complete everything in GTA 5 by yourself in like 100 hours. And you can do, well, that's real 100%, but I'm gonna talk about that in a second. But you can complete everything in like 100 hours. But okay, but it would be better if the playtime would be longer. So the playtime is around 100 hours, around from 80 to 100. But why can't they just make it a little bit longer? Like 200 hours, 300 hours, 400, 500 hours, or even more, even 1,000 hours. That would be great, and you could just play the game for like a year. I mean, they could make it a little bit more expensive, but then you could play the game and do a lot of side missions and story missions. You could do a lot of side missions and story missions and all that good stuff for like, well, if not a year, then maybe like half a year, if you play a lot, like I do. Well, I don't really play that much because I have school every day. Also, the education in Hungary is fucked up, so there are a lot of pointless things to study about. Let's not talk about that. I'm getting away from the topic again. Wow, why do I keep doing that? I gotta stop doing that. Okay, but wait. So what's the talk about? Okay, let's check Notepad. What else I can talk about? So yeah, but I already talked about more story missions and more side missions. But there's one more topic, well, two more topics, which are pretty interesting. The first one is real 100%, because in GTA 5 you can just get well, in GTA 5 you can get 100% pretty easily, and you only do like half of the stuff which are required for the game. I mean, that's pretty weird, right? Because for 100% you should complete everything in the game. So not San Andreas, GTA 5, 100% should take around 80 hours because it takes from 80 to 100 hours to complete everything in the game, pretty much. So yeah, that if they could make a real 100%, which takes a long time to beat, like even 1,000 hours. Well, not 1,000 hours, but maybe like 300 or 400 hours, and that would be really cool. I would really like to see that. But and if you complete it, if you take your time completing it, then they should give you like some real rewards. And I don't even know what does 100% give you in GTA 5. Let me look it up real quick. GTA 5 100% rewards. Let's see. Game FAQs. Is there 100% reward? Let's see. You get an achievement, a 100% completion T-shirt for Franklin, and you can spawn the random UFO Easter eggs around the map. That's it. The spaceship parts give you a special vehicle. That's not even that great. If you leave it somewhere, it's gone for good. So store it in a garage if you do it. Yeah, see, 100% doesn't even give you anything, but I don't even expect it to give you anything because it's not even real 100%. So yeah, 100% should take a lot longer, and you should do every single side mission in the game. You should get every single... Well, there's only one school in GTA 5, there's only Flight School, but you should do Flight School Gold. You should do every single hobbies, past times and stuff. For 100%, you should get every single collectibles. And speaking of collectibles, we are switching to our next topic, which is actually collectibles. Well, there are a lot of collectibles in San Andreas. I always say San Andreas, but I'm talking about GTA 5. So yeah, there are a lot of collectibles in GTA 5. Like there are knife flights, there are these collectibles where you can fly under the bridge, and there are spaceship parts, leather scraps. So yeah, but there's something I noticed. You also gonna pick up the spaceship parts and the leathers and those little leathers, and that's just a little bit weird how they have two things that you get to pick up. I mean, two types of collectibles that you get to pick up, and it can be a little bit confusing for some people. Well, not for me, but it can be confusing for some people. So they should only have one type of collectible That sounded a little bit weird, but you guys know what I mean. So they should have like only one. They should only have like one pickup collectible. So you guys know what I mean, okay? Okay, right? But there are a lot of good collectibles like knife flights and under the bridge flights. I cannot talk today. Wait, I can never talk. That's always okay. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really have too many topics anymore. The only thing I want to talk about, but it's not GTA 6 wishlist anymore. I heard that there are some hard missions in GTA San Andreas Xbox, so I might be getting San Andreas for the Xbox 360 soon, and then I could just do a playthrough of that. But I'm also doing the Need for Speed Carbon playthrough. But the thing I thought about is I could just simultaneously do Need for Speed Carbon and Need for Speed San Andreas. Yeah, that's a good job. GG. But I meant I could simultaneously do Need for Speed Carbon and GTA San Andreas playthrough. That would be pretty cool. So there'll be more guys coming to my channel, and you could just watch anything you want. There would be Need for Speed, GTA. I'm also gonna upload some Call of Duty Zombies, maybe multiplayer. I don't know. And I've played Saints of the Third yesterday for like an hour and a half. If you guys want, I can upload some videos of that, but let's just try to upload this video at first. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed them, make sure to leave a like, And smack that subscribe button under the video, that little red subscribe button. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter because I always tweet out new videos, and I just tweet out a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.